favorite cutie, Mel, back again on my Soul Posh channel to give you guys yet another video. And today I'm here to let you guys know some tips about what I think that I do that's been helping me to be successful and make a living income off of my small business. We're going to get into that in just a second. Sorry about whatever that noise is, but I'm just going to keep it pushing. If you guys are new here, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for clicking on this video. I hope you guys choose to become a reoccurring cutie by pressing the subscribe button, giving this video a thumbs up, and leaving any comments, questions, or concerns down in the comment section. If you are a reoccurring cutie, thank you guys so much for tuning back in. Love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. So I'm not gonna hold you guys. Let's just hop straight into the video. So one of the things that I feel like, first, for all the new people, hi, once again, my name is Mel. I have a lingerie business that you guys can follow on Instagram at Smoke Sugar Lingerie, and I will leave my links down below so that you guys can check out my website and see the things that I sell at smokesugarlingerie.com. So I have had this business now for about 6 or 7 months. It hasn't even been a full year yet, but I feel like I've had a lot of success. And I don't feel like it's because of luck. I think that it's things that I continuously do, small actions that you can take every single day or as much as possible to make sure that you can be successful, and you know, things can just gradually get easier, but you can, within like a month or so, really in a few weeks, in my opinion, if you do these things, you can make a livable income and, you know, bring in a considerable amount to help you pay your bills, to help you save whatever you're trying to save, to help you pay off debts. And these are things that I feel like I've taken from all the other things that I've done in my life and just applied the same principles, and it's helped me to be very successful in the whole physical store, well, I don't have a physical store, but e-commerce store world. So the first thing that I'm going to tell you guys is promoting. Obviously, you guys, you can have a business and you can have the best products in the world, but if nobody knows that you exist, then you're not going to have as much luck selling things or making a livable income. You might be able to make a sale here or there. Someone might be able to stumble across your website, hopefully with Google, or I don't know, maybe they stumble across your Instagram. Maybe one of your customers posts your business on their story or something like that, or posts your product and tags you, and maybe someone stumbles across you, and then by referral process somebody else buys something from you. But something that I feel like I do a lot is I promote, and I promote every single day. I think a lot of people feel like just because they have a business that people are automatically just going to feel like, oh, they have cute things and I'm going to buy from you. One thing that I learned from just various articles, like the process that a customer usually takes to even buy and purchase from you the first time, usually they have to see your things a few times. Like first it's just, okay, they acknowledge and they see your business, and maybe they just mentally check like, oh, okay, that's cute. If they see it again, they're probably more likely to just, you know, click and browse through your links. And then if they see someone else like have your products, or, you know, they continuously see it, then they're more likely to, you know, go ahead and make their first purchase and become a customer of yours. And when you're a small business, it's not like your McDonald's and every other, you know, radio ad and every other TV ad or YouTube ad has your business, and, you know, they're constantly being bombarded with that brand or your brand. So you have to do what you have to do to be seen. Now, with whether you want to do Facebook ads, I recommend you guys doing that, especially if you have something that's more just like mainstream and family friendly. I have problems with Facebook ads sometimes, because depending on what the imagery is, you know, there's just more strict guidelines. But I have used Facebook ads, and it does bring more traction to my website. But I don't always use them. Will I in the future? Yes, but I feel like I want to come up with a more specified like campaign strategy and plan before I go ahead and invest more money back into ads. But you know, whether that means sharing your links all the time, whether that means on your Instagram constantly promoting your products, indirectly and directly asking people to buy things from you, and also indirectly, like maybe if you sell t-shirts, wearing your t-shirts and tagging your t-shirt company, you know, so people will be curious and seeing it. Whatever it is, whether I'm promoting on my Instagram, whether I'm promoting on Twitter, whether I'm using Facebook ads, every single day I am exerting energy into promoting my brand. And as somebody who's new and nobody's heard of you, I feel like that is one of the most important things that you can do. And that's why I made it my first tip. Make sure to do that, you guys. Also, another thing that you can do, especially if you have use Shopify or Squarespace, you can create email campaigns. Make sure to get your emails and set up that subscription as soon as possible, so that like if you have like new items, you can be using your email campaign. And even if people don't open up the email, I feel like it's a good reminder, because I know that I see like my Nordstroms always emailing me, you know, they're emailing me telling me that I have a sale. Even if I don't open up the email, it's still a good like visual and like mental reminder that, hey, I'm still here, shop with me, you know. And whether I choose to actually go and do that, or if I just plan in the future, like that's still something, I've seen it and it's in my mind that things are available, this company has a sale, whatever, and I can go check that out if I ever feel like I need to do that. All right, I'm going to move on to number 2, because I feel like I've said a lot about promoting. If you guys have any questions about that, you can go ahead and leave questions below. I will try to answer anything that I feel like I can answer. And make sure also, you guys, this is a community. If you feel like you know something that I left out, go ahead and drop that down below, and like let's just all share the love around here and help each other to reach our goals. So if you guys have something specific that you guys do that helps you get sales, go ahead and leave that down below. Okay, my second thing, when you feel like things are getting a little slow, don't be afraid to throw a sale into the mix. Like, to me, in my opinion, making sales and making less profit, whether it's a day or a week, like overall in the grand scheme of things, in like terms of how much you bought the products for and how much you're selling them for, the profit margin, I rather completely make a little bit less in the grand scheme of things and have consistent sales than to never lower my prices, or like never have sales for my customers and then like just have like a completely super slow month. This is why it's important to you guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and move on to the next thing, because I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. Like, don't be afraid to make a sale, and you know, use your email marketing as well to make sure that you guys can promote your sales and that your customers are aware of what's happening and when they can hop in and get things for a cheaper price. The next thing was making sure that your items are priced to where that you can have sales. So checking your profit margins. Don't sell yourself short. Like, I'm not saying that you have to completely like just charge absurd amounts. You can absolutely do that if you feel like for your products you can get away with doing that. But even if you are like a moderately priced brand, I feel like my things are moderately priced and it's very affordable. You can easily spend $100 on my site and get 6 or 7 things, like, you know, and I feel like that's really good. I like being that kind of brand. But if you are charging dirt cheap prices and you're only making a little bit off of each thing that you're making, then it's going to be harder for you to have sales. And I feel like part of being able to live off of your business, whether you're making $10,000 a month, $100,000 a month, you have to make sure that you are charging enough to get there. Because if you're not charging enough, you have to keep in mind that you're going to be still having to pay for shipping costs. You still have to pay for shipping supplies, which you might have to get tape, you might have to invest in a label printer, you might have to get paper, tape, boxes, bags for your items. Like, all of that stuff is going to be coming out of your profits still, kind of. Like, you know, technically profits are what you have outside of all of those things, but it's just something to keep in mind. Like, you can't charge dirt cheap and then you know, barely make a profit and then still be paying for all these other things, and then expect to be able to live off of your earnings. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to really pay bills and stuff like that if you're not charging enough. You don't have to charge absurd amounts if you don't want to, and you want to be moderately priced for the average person, but make sure that you're not selling yourself so short to try to get sales that you can't lower your prices to have sales. Otherwise you're making nothing, or you're making pennies on the dollar, etc. So those are things that I feel like are super, super important. Let me see if there are anything else that I'm going to add into this video. I think those are really good tips to start with. If you guys have any more questions, let me know by all means. If you guys want to see, like, if you are another lingerie business and you want to see how much I charge for my items, and you want to see like what kind of sales and promotions and how often I do sales and stuff, make sure to go ahead and click the link below at smokesugarlingerie.com. Subscribe to my email list so you guys will see, like, you can get an idea of what I do. Yeah. And by all means, if you guys are looking for any lingerie for yourself, or whether you're looking for your girlfriend, anybody you want to give gifts, go ahead and shop with me. Support your girl, and make sure to boost that like button, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. As always, stay posh and stay cute. Bye.